Hi, Young Knight again, and today I'm going to go through the 3 different types of Scalextric. Also, I've had a couple of questions about whether you can use digital on other tracks and non-digital on a digital track. So I'll clear that up first of all. Here we've got an original Scalextric, we've got the new style digital ready, and then we've got the fully digital one. So first of all, a digital car will work on the original and on a digital ready. A digital ready car obviously works on that track. It will work on an original, but you can hear that straight away, it won't work on that one. And then the original Scalextric works on that one, works on that one, and again, I don't know if you can hear that, but that won't work on that one. I'll just show you. So, digital only track, digital only car. That's the only one that will work on that. The other two, the digital working on both, they will work on each other. Neither of those cars work on the digital. So that's that cleared up. So to convert a digital ready car to fully digital, turn it over and do a little crosshead screw there. Lift the flap up, don't lose the screw. And then there's a little plug there, just leave it out one side and then the other. Like so. A digital conversion chip. See the two lines there coincide with the gap there, so just plugs in there like so. Excuse me, just push it in like that. Two prongs in, screw back in there, tighten it up. With the digital cars on a digital track, you do have to set this up. I'll show you how to do that in a minute, but that shows you that I've done it. There, just to show you that it does still work on the original and the digital ready. So at the moment, I've put the chip in both these cars and they will both work on the same one control. What you've got to do is, they're both set up for the red control at the moment. So I'm going to take that car off, put this one on, and then with a controller plugged in one of the other control ports, I've chosen number 2 here first, press and hold the button, press and hold the button, let go, there you go, it's ready. So you can see either track, put the other car back on, nothing. But with the red controller. So red controller plugged into number 1, set up for car number 1. Yellow controller in port number 2, set up for car number 3. Doesn't matter which port, once you've got the hand set ready for your number, get your car set up, and that's all you need to do. A couple of other things to mention. The transformer for the digital, if you can read on there, it says 15 volts, 4 amps. The one for the digital ready, not only will the end not fit in, very slightly different size, it does also say on there 16 volt, so they are not transferable to each other. And obviously on the original style, the transformer has these plug into the track itself there like that. Obviously there's no way of putting that onto the new style tracks, and vice versa, you can't use the newer transformers for this because there's nowhere to plug it in. Now, just to confuse things even more, there's another style which has these slot in plugs. That just plugs in there, that plugs in there. Same style as the newer, as opposed to the older with the round, newer style track. Digital car will work. Digital ready works. Old style doesn't work. So if you've got this type of plug-in one, you can't use your old style on here. And I'll just show you that up close. It's that style plug where it goes into the track, and there's your transformer. So that won't fit in any other style of track. A couple of other questions I've had from some people. Damaged track. I don't know if you can see on this one, but it's somehow got bent, and the inner side of the track there is narrow there, and what's happening is the car won't go past that section on both sides. So it looks like the track has got folded somehow across there. So lay the track on something nice and flat, and then all you need to do is put a small flat screwdriver in there. Just gently ease the high spots back in. Just go along the length, make sure everything looks okay. Keep trying the car, still sticking there. Just keep prising the high spots back in till it looks about right. Yeah, both still catching. Putting the screwdriver on the side this time, just get a bit more leverage. And if all else fails, what you can do is get something a little bit wider just to prise them back in, but usually if it's not too badly bent, something just like a very small screwdriver is fine. It still looks okay underneath, so it hasn't been badly bent. So yeah, it's bent in two spots actually there, so there we go. That's still a little bit sticky there, so I'll just keep prising it back a little bit at a time until it feels about right. Yep, that one's fine. That's just, it's not sticking, but I can just hear it catching on that, so sometimes you can end up with, actually that one is slightly raised. I don't know if it shows up if I tip the track like that. You can see the track is slightly raised. So I'm just going to use the other end of the screwdriver just to see if it'll push down a bit. Again, don't go mad, just gradually easing it back a bit at a time until you think it looks about right. Give it a try. Yeah, that's better, much better. As soon as your car drives along there okay, that should be fine. Just notice there is a bit more up here actually as well. Yeah, it's just, I know it's the point where the counter's going as well, but see that one's really getting stuck there. So with the screwdriver as a gauge, you can go along, find where the tightest spot is, which is about there. Ease it back in a bit. That's the counter mount there. Yeah. Just try the car again. Yeah, and the counter's working as well, so all good. I've had one of the digital tracks before where one of the lane controllers wasn't working. Now, before you start buying another car or another controller, try your controller in another port. Set your car up for the other one, try it again. If that works, then you know it's your number 2 on the digital transformer here. So I've moved this controller over to port 3. The same car that I had set up with this controller before obviously doesn't work. Press your number 3, press the button on the back, hold them down till it flashes, away you go. So put it back in 2, doesn't work. So this controller is set up on number 3 for car. So as I said before, if you're trying it on one of the others and you find one number isn't working, don't assume that the car or the controller is broken. Try it on another setting first. If you've got a car that's making that noise, it's because it's not fitted with a chip. So you need to be buying a digital conversion chip so that car will then work on a digital track.